I had it, man. They tried to get me up past my timing. It's never gonna happen. I know people say never. Shout out to everybody that's in. Shout out to everybody that's hearing the voice. Like I told you, I put something on the story. We going all voice tonight. It's no problem with that. I've done it before, professionally. Excuse me on that part, guys. Academically, all that. I've done it. You know, when you live a certain way, people try to can tell you what you have done and what's working not, but you know what works for you. And come on, they tried to just put it in. This is the Safe Space Saylee show, and we have what we started. I gotta, I'm gonna do the theme. The intro. 1 second. Novelty November. Let me set it up right. The Safe Space Saylee show. The Safe Space Saylee show. The Safe Space Saylee show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Oh, man, hey, man, this is extremely exciting right now. It's Novelty November. I've been wanting to say it. People been waiting on it. At least 10 people I know been waiting on it. At least. Shout out to my boy P. We gonna allow you up. Let me get some announcements in. Not really announcements, but just some things that what we're talking about. And then we're gonna go forward like that. You know, you already know how it is. I don't play around. I do this in my sleep. I eat, sleep, and breathe this. Hey man, there's nothing fabricated about me. You know, so let's go ahead and deal with this. So a new thing that I want to mention. So at least you're gonna get Mr. Saylee 3 times a week. That's on Monday with the Safe Space Saylee show. Friday that P was, ushered in to help me out on that part, and I appreciate it for Freedom Finding Fridays, and then for the Self-Love Saturdays where my boy Kev showed up too, man. Man, I've been getting a lot of support. Been getting a lot of love, man. I feel good. I feel good being a lot of love, a lot of support. So you're going to give me at least 3 times a week. I know this one girl, she was telling me, hey man, I going live every day. Hey, I ain't doing that. And I ain't trying to be like nobody else. Let me bring my boy P up, man. Hold on, let me bring him up, man, because I don't want to just have you in the queue. But let me invite you up. We talking some real. You already know we talking real. We can get it. We can jump in. We can talk 12 hours on or off, or we can talk 5 minutes. You know how we do. How are you feeling though, man? How are you feeling? And
I'm
how's
cool.
everything going?
You could have left me in the queue, and I wouldn't be tripping.
Hey man, this is my show. I do what I want, man.
I know. I'm just saying. You, you don't have to be
Right,
like,
right,
oh,
right,
I
right,
gotta
right,
get
right,
in.
right.
You could have left me waiting. I don't mind. It's your show,
Hey
Dr.
man,
Phil.
I'm already knowing that. You're. Hey man, I wouldn't even want to be like Dr. Phil in my sleep, man. I passed them up already. I told you, the best counselor that ever existed is past what we were talking about before. I know I was saying the best on the planet. I'm past that now, P. I'm
Hey,
past
who
that.
got you on
I'm talking
knowing
about
that?
the ever
I
existed.
helped you.
Anyone you could ever think about. I passed them already.
I helped you.
Go ahead. You break it up a little
I
bit.
helped you.
That's good. That's good. Say that. Say that. Say that. I'm not against
I
that.
help. I
I'm not
helped
against
the
that at all.
best
Everyone.
counselor
Let
in
me
the
say it like
planet.
this.
I help the best counselor in the planet that ever
Let me
has
say it like this.
existed, that
Everybody
ever
on the
will
planet Earth
exist.
help.
Man, you guys don't
You
know our
breaking up, man. What's going on?
conversations. You guys don't know our
I don't want to.
conversations. We be getting deep.
Yeah, there's certain things. people should never be revealed to, especially they may get a portion of what we talk about. Let's say if I save it in the voice note and I upload it, something like that, but they got to get lucky. They'll never get the full end.
I know. That I know. Believe that, my boy. I know
But you
that.
did help. You did help, and I appreciate that. I want to speak on this first before we go into Novelty November. I know everyone was waiting for the thing, but I want to bring in what I want to bring in this. Just to say that I send a message to you that I've been proud of you because I've been seeing you lately posting. This ain't usually you.
No, that it ain't.
Tell
Yeah,
me what has shifted you on that part.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I just went like I'm gonna post. Like,
I saw you do something on Facebook and somewhere. I'm like, I still have my Instagram, but I don't get on as I actually deleted it because it was taking up too much space on my phone. So I deleted it, but my account's still there, and I still post. If I post on Facebook, I can have it shared to Instagram. So that's what I do now.
yeah, it has that advantage.
Very
Well,
much
it goes
so.
like, and what it will like, and vice versa. If you share, put it on Instagram, ask if you want to share it to Facebook. I'm assuming it's vice versa.
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
I just like my Starbucks. We were playing that game, that collapse game, and she was like, "Shavi, I played my dad and my uncle. Come on, I want to play you."
In what game? Oh, you talking about what we play with Xavi?
Yeah, Marlette wanted to play with Shavi, but my body's in that
Xavi's the
area.
champ, man. But that's good. But see, I had to show Xavi up, man, to let him know he was the star. But I had to show him up to let him know, like, hey, man, I know you good in the game, but you got some real champions around you.
Yeah, and Marlette was happy when she was playing that game. Like me and her dad let her win, but it's all she a little girl, because then she throws her
Right.
fit, and I love to see
Indeed,
her
indeed,
smile.
indeed. You know me. I want to go into this next because what you have been doing, it does take confidence. So would you say in these last 7 days that your confidence has increased somehow?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I can think is God. God is the only one. But this is the thing people have to know. God wants you to do your part.
Speaking, remember, you're talking to the whole entire world right now. So this is just not now. There may not be anyone in on the live, but I need to. There's certain pieces of information people have dropped 20 years ago, and I'm just seeing it today, and it still connects. I do my best to upload all of my Safe Space Saylees onto YouTube. So speak to the people real quickly about what you were just saying.
All right, we all know God is in control of everything. But this goes all the way back, even before the creation. What did the enemy? That's what I call Satan. That's what I call devil. I call him the enemy. What did he want?
Break it
He
down.
wanted he wanted the angels to love him more than God. And why did God allow it? He could have destroyed them. And what would they have
Okay.
thought?
Okay.
God is a tyrant.
You breaking up a little bit. Like what's going on with your
I'm,
connection? Good, and maybe me. I'm not sure. You good?
I don't know. I'm not at home.
Oh, okay. That's all right. That's all right. I know you out and about with folks. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
but
still, I want you to at least, I want you to finish what you're saying, and I want you to at least answer one of these questions. You don't have to do all because I know you out, but you know I appreciate you coming through. Always, man. I told you we could be on for 2 hours, 2 days, but the thing is, I need you to drop this message with some clarity. There's some things breaking up, and I'll let you know if it's coming through clear or not. You were talking about the adversary, Satan, the devil, and God. Where were you going with it? This is not a religious show, but go
I
ahead. I
know,
need you
I
to have that
know,
space for this. Go ahead.
I know, but I'm only saying it like, God is in control. He let Satan bring down 1/3 of the angels, and he gives us a choice. He didn't make robots to love him. He wants us to choose him. We're not anybody's puppets.
Okay. 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 No, no, I see that. I see the that free will on that part. I see that. There's a lot of people on this app. They talk about religion and church and different things beyond that too, and that's why I like it. That freedom place where you could talk about what you want. I like that.
Yeah, and
And
that
before I go into some of my questions, I want to ask. Before I go into some of my questions, I want to ask you, what are you choosing, and how are you choosing it?
like, all right, I obviously always choose God, even though, but how? That's what I'm struggling with right now. That's what I'm struggling
Ah,
with. And like I told you, I'm always honest. I always try to be honest. I am struggling so much with that right now. But every day, every night, I get on my knees and I pray before I go to sleep. Every day.
that's good. That's good. Because you know the thing is, you got to take that step before God moves. So you can want and pray. I don't care if you pray a million times, but if you don't do anything, you gonna get nothing, man. And
Yeah,
that's for
no,
anyone listening right now.
that's right. You gotta. That's what I was saying. You gotta do your part.
So let me before we. I don't want to. I'm not kicking you out, but I need to speak about what novelty means. Why have I even chosen that word for the theme of November? Because it goes directly into what you were talking about. Now look, novelty is the quality of being new, original, or unusual. There's some other things, but if you want to become a new person, you got to figure out that how.
Hmm. I'm thinking. Sometimes when I'm quiet, I'm thinking.
That's all right. No, no, no.
No,
It's
no,
okay. So
no. It's like, I gotta say it for whoever's here, for whoever listens later on. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. And a lot of times, you gotta remember silence can be your best friend. Because the only person who speaks to you is you. You speak to you. You can give yourself that clarity that you need.
freedom, warmth, and clarity. I love it. I love it.
And a lot of times, yeah, it's cool when you have someone, because someone else's perspective can help you out. But just get their help. Give yourself that push that you need. That push that you need, only you can do it. Only you can do it.
That's why when you were telling me about do this confidence module or spend this money here, people spend billions of dollars and they don't do nothing, man.
I know.
And then there's people who spend nothing and they get all the results because they actually put in the work.
Yeah. And you're right. It's more about doing it than getting the information brought to you. It's better you have to get out there regardless. No matter what. You have to get out there to get things done.
That's testing it. I love it. Let's go. I want to give these folks the first question because I want you to think on this too.
Alright, go.
So it says, what should you, why, oh no, I'm sorry. Why should you create a new you? That's with the novelty. Why should you even create a new you?
I'm gonna change it up on you. I'm gonna change it
Do
up on you. I hope you don't mind.
not
It's
at
not
all.
about
Do as you
making.
please.
It's not about to me. It's not about making a new me. It's about making the me now better, improving, improving every day. I don't want to be new to be better than what I am today. I want to be better than what I am today because it shows that I'm working upon myself.
Okay, no, I'm here. I'm hearing you out, but I don't want us to be saying the same thing because if you saying you want to improve, that's a new individual.
Yes and no.
Break it down to me. The difference.
Uh, is the difference to me is like, all right, let's say there's a car, an old car, and you buy a new car. It's the same thing. It's still gonna get you to place to point A and point B. The only difference is that it's new. That's my mindset.
No. Hey, man. In the Safe Space Saylee show, the thing is, remember, it's the freedom to be you, the warmth of non-judgment, and the clarity to know exactly what you need. Right now, this space is allowing you to figure out or to be you authentically.
No, I feel that. I feel
Let
that.
me let me move forward because we got some time. So let me at least go through with these questions because I'm gonna revisit them after. So let me say it right now. Where do you want to have your biggest transformation at right now? Where do you want it?
In Mexico. No. I
Wait,
just.
that's where you got to go. That's where
I
you got to go to get it, or you explain. Break that down a little bit more for me and some of the listeners, either now or later.
um. That's where I feel my home is. That's where I feel at home in Mexico. I know a lot of people say it's dangerous and whatnot. I don't care. As soon as like I'm in the airplane and I'm getting there, like I don't know, something just shifts inside me, and like I'm home.
Well, I'm not talking. Well, okay, I see that geographically, but let's go personally. P, you know, I see that you changed your name on TikTok too. It's good. But Pelo, so on that part, really looking at it, where do you want to change? Like when you look at yourself, where do you want your biggest transformation to take place in? Your mind, your body, your yeah. On that part, I wasn't. You brought in you answered it, but I wanted to clear it up to let you know what I was talking about.
um,
Not geographically, but dealing with yourself.
well, if I want to make a change, I want to make it complete, complete change, not a new me. Make the me now better. Just improve who I am. Simple as that.
Okay, I like that. Now, where do we start with that? Where do we use? Well, I want to say, where do we start? Because you know how I am with it. Where do we start? Like, I don't just want to say things and leave it in the air. I actually want you to be working on these things that we're talking about. Everybody who comes across my presence, they know they can't just talk to me and just tell me stuff. I ain't going for that. I don't want to hear it. Where are you working?
Um, Currently now, that's what I'm struggling in. That's what I'm struggling in.
Oh, okay.
And I'm, you know me, I don't like to play. I don't like to lie. That's what I'm struggling in. Making the change, not the change, the improvement.
Now look at that. Now, right now, you got access to the best counselor that ever existed on the planet Earth, and you talking about that's where I need the help at. And you know me, not even on the show, off show. We met in man. Let me not get too excited because I already know my power. I know it, and of course, as you could say, yeah, God, give me the. It does. It's not. It's nothing. I'm never doing anything alone. I have never since I was placed in my mom's womb. I've never done anything alone. I don't take credit for any of it. When I say I'm the best on the planet and that ever existed, that's far from ego because I know what it took. So now when I'm asking you, said that's where I need help. So now when you need that, when I hear you say that, I'm like, damn, okay. Pete wants he said he needs help on that end on figuring out where he wants his transformation at. How would you like to receive it? Let me say that.
I can't give you that answer because I don't know how that answer looks.
Okay, let me paint it out. I don't want you to ever think that we can't figure anything out. No, I am the solutionist. We can go for every end. So what I'm saying is, do you need someone to do you need a lesson plan? Do you need a certain guide? Do you need some examples? Do you need to be challenged? Do you need some tasks to handle on a daily basis, monthly basis?
I want to say I love that word challenged because every time that I'm challenged, I feel someone is pushing me and
Mm.
I need a push because when I remember when I used to play, if I felt challenged, I always did better. Whenever I played finals, I always played my best. Why? Because I knew the team needed me.
Mm. Now I like what you said really right there, and you've said this to me before. But how much do you need you right now? Let's say if you don't have, can you challenge yourself? That's what I want to ask.
Challenge myself. I wish I could say yes, but if I felt that would work, I feel I would be different already.
Okay.
Uh,
I, I'm, I'm following it. No, you're very clear with everything that you're saying. Is very clear.
all right, but yeah, that's what I feel. That's how I'm feeling.
Oh, I think this goes right. This goes right into now. Look how I set up this questioning, man. Listen to this next one. It says, "When are you going to stop playing? When are you going to start playing with yourself and use the opportunity? What did I say it to? Oh, use the opportunity to create novelty. When are you going to stop playing with yourself and use the opportunity to become novelty?" And I gave you the definition of it: the quality of being new, original, or unusual.
Right now that you told me a definition of novelty, I am the novelty edition. I am novelty edition.
I
No,
love
no,
it.
but I just gave you that answer. I need to be challenged in person.
So now look, something that I'm working on right now, and I have done in the past. Done some voice note challenges, voice notes inspiration for certain individuals, clients, just moving on forward. Now you saying you need somebody that's up close and impersonal in your face,
Yeah,
correct or no?
something like that. Yeah, if someone I respect is telling me, I listen. I don't just hear them. I
Shout out to Grimace.
listen.
Shout out to Grimace.
If it's someone I respect, if it's just someone like, I know or whatever, I'll hear it because it'll go just through one ear and out the other. I won't care. But if it's someone I respect, I listen. It goes
Mm.
in through one ear and it stays in.
I like that I love your honesty, P, and you know I do. And for Novelty November, it'd be perfect for me and my clients just to be real with yourself. If you know where you want to be, if you know where you're trying to get. But I want to ask you, Pete, what are you not doing right now to get to that your next level? What are you not doing? Shout out to everyone coming in and listening to P. This is a real talk conversation. Welcome to Novelty November. Go ahead, P. What are
Uh,
you not doing right now?
that and like they're just saying we have in Spanish. Me río por no llorar. I laugh to not cry because like I'm not doing anything. Uh, I'd rather laugh instead of crying because
Say that. That's all right.
you know what I mean.
I'm following all on the point. Right, what you're saying.
Although there's something I say, it takes true strength to cry. To cry and like in front of people, it takes true strength.
Definitely for men. You bringing up something. I was talking to some clients about that last week.
It takes true strength to cry. But that's the thing. Growing up, when you're a child, you're like you think it takes a real man to not cry. Well, at least for us Mexicans, that's how we grow up. That's
Right,
how we
the
show strength.
machismo, being all tough, thinking the tough guy, the Arnold
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger, whatever. Yeah.
exactly,
No, I'm
exactly.
understanding.
Now you're
I
getting it.
understand the ins and outs of it, P. Go ahead.
Now you're getting it. No, but that's how we grow up, and that's how I grew up.
That's how a lot of, especially for men, that's how a lot of cultures raise their boys like that. It's not just in Mexican culture. No.
No, no, but I don't want to generalize because then, ooh, Pedro, why are you talking like if it's everybody? You like,
Let's go. I'll go as far as say in masculine cultures.
all right,
I'll go.
you can say that
Yeah,
because
yeah, I'll go
I
that far and
want
say
you to
that.
get, I want you to take the heat.
Oh, you know I can handle it all. But yeah, but see, that's real.
And
That's a challenge. Wait, hold on, P. Hold on 1 second, because you're going in. But that's a challenge. You got
it's,
your nephews right there, and you're challenging that culture. You know how you were raised, but the pain and you know that crying can sometimes and at times can help you get to your next level.
yeah, only I want to say it on because I'm not the type of uncle that
Shout out to
involves
everybody into it.
himself because they already have parents. You know, I can't take their authority away.
You know, it takes a village to raise a child, Pete. Come on, man. And you know, I've talked to you about this before.
Why I
You're
don't.
just you're just as key to the family structure as the mom and dad, man. Stop
Well,
playing yourself.
the mom and dad, the only, like, you know, they have their own mindset. You know,
Everybody, okay, okay.
and my sister has said it. They're my kids. And, you know, so I don't get involved. You know, it's cool if you need my help taking care of them. I'm more than happy because I love them kids. She knows I love them kids.
I know you love them, definitely so. Okay.
So if she needs help, it's cool. You know, I'll definitely help. But
I want to go back to your point, P, and then everyone listening in too as well. And when we put this on YouTube, this is huge. People don't even understand how what you're saying right now to free individuals culturally. Even what you were just speaking about, challenges. Sometimes people run and hide away from it, but you were actually saying you need it.
yeah,
Would you
it,
say that's a challenge right there? Let's say helping your nieces and nephews, but I mean you want your their parents to do to be over them or to get the give the instruction. But so can you not give any input? That's a question.
um, give input, yes. But here's my thing: are they? If I see that they still do what they want, why do I bother? I know you. I know you following me.
But the AP, I'm the greatest counselor that ever existed. I'm trying to tell you something. You're saying if you tell your niece something, that's for her in that moment to grasp.
Oh no,
So you're saying why should you if you're saying why should you if the parents are saying something else? You're an example. That you gotta lead by example.
no. When it comes to them doing something that I know they shouldn't, yeah, I jump in. If I'm the only one there, I jump in and I tell them no. Like, you know, I talk to my Starbucks. I go like, no, my love, don't do this for this reason, and whatever. And like, no, don't do that. It's not good for you. I say to Shawi and Dylan too. I say to my papash the the oldest. And
Right,
yeah,
right,
they
right, right, right.
listen.
I want to go back, P, because what you were speaking on, that is, as me as a counselor for the last 10 years, that's been my whole goal to challenge individuals who actually want to be better. But you got to remember, everyone doesn't want to be better. Do you actually, because you talk about I want to improve. How bad do you even want to improve? And this is going to be for individuals listening in as well, whether it's on YouTube later, because I will upload this in about 30 to 45 minutes. But yeah, on that end too, P.
Do I want to be better? Of course. But this is what I'm gonna say for everyone. I know it's comfortable to stay where you are, but that doesn't take you where you want to be.
Comfort zone. Mm.
And a lot of
Hats
time
off to you, P.
we gotta get out the comfort zone to get where we want to be.
That's key. And I want to congratulate you just because and I mentioned this earlier, what I've been seeing you do on TikTok and other social media, just kind of post and just really putting yourself out there as well too. That takes a lot of confidence, man, whether you're doing it purposefully or not, but I've seen some kind of shift. I have.
I'm glad. I'm glad. But I want to say this with all the love, all the respect I have for you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me.
Right. Indeed. As you should.
I know I had to
As you
say it
should.
like that because I don't want to risk anything that destroys our friendship.
It, it can't be destroyed, Pete. I think we went over this as well too. It can't
Oh
be
no,
destroyed.
we have,
I
but
told
there
I
are
told
some
you,
people.
even if we don't talk 50 years.
I know, but there are some people that are very soft.
Right. Right.
So I prefer to just say it like that.
That's clear.
You know what I mean?
That is that is clear on that part there. I want to let you know how much wisdom you've been bringing on, because not only what you have contributed to my shows before, now on Friday, I mean, but just to our relationship as a whole. And I tell you how much that I appreciate it, because you see what I'm trying to do. You've seen it. I'm not saying to watch everything that I'm doing, but you see my passion for what I'm doing, why I do it, 24/7, rain, sleet, or snow, voices on video, however it goes. You know exactly how locked in I am about that, and I want you to be the same way when it comes to your own elevation, what you're bringing now.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what you actually need to do.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, no, okay,
No,
okay.
no, no. It's because I probably do know deep inside my mind, but for me to get deep inside my mind, it's a challenge. But I like challenging myself, but I like my comfort zone, and people like me to be in my comfort zone,
Mm.
and I try to break. I know I've mentioned this to you before. Probably, like it's one of those barriers that I have to break, that I'm working on breaking, where people put barriers for me to be safe.
Oh yeah, and we talked about this, dealing with the miss as well too. Definitely so.
And that's what I'm working on
But
right
growth
now.
cannot come out of safety, Pete. I feel that too much safety stunts the growth, whether it's
Exactly.
coming from the parents or whoever.
That's exactly it. Do I know they care? Obviously, I know they care. They show me they care. But showing me
Oh
they care
yeah.
is letting me grow.
Mm, that's a bigger point.
So,
It's like when if I'm helping out somebody and they let me down, for me, I'm all about telling somebody about where they've done me wrong. Don't let it be a mystery. Speak up.
and that's not
This
me.
is why when I ask you to come up, that's why when I come up to ask you to be on the show, I know what I'm doing. I
I
know
know you.
why.
I know you know.
But I need you to understand we're in a new month right now. We just left Optimism October. How can you make this month better than the last?
Hmm. It's like I was telling you just right now, and once I break those barriers, once I break that one barrier, everything will be easier.
All right, what's
Everything
the
will
one
be
barrier?
easier.
Paint it out. What's the one barrier? Because you're not gonna just keep saying break barriers, break barriers. You know me, I ain't even like that. You know me.
It's because I can't just say it because you know. Like I can say it when we're in private, but not like when you say the whole world. You know, it's like I ain't
Oh
gonna put
yeah.
people on blast like that.
You could create some breakthroughs for individuals across the planet. Oh man, you don't want to
I
give
ain't
some
no
breakthroughs?
scientist. You a scientist.
No, P. Ben, I appreciate this, and for me, this is I got an infinite amount of questions for you, man. I
Why I
do.
may have an infinite amount of answers.
That's good. That is good, man. With the time change, we're 8 hour difference now.
Forward or backwards?
Eight forward,
Oh, so for you it's gonna be 11,
about to be right.
18 to 11.
Yes.
All right, cool, cool, cool. I didn't take my nap today.
Ah man,
Nah, nah, it's cool though. It helps me. It might help me sleep easier.
that's
That's
cool.
more important than anything.
That's cool, man. That's cool. And I appreciate. With these, even like with the Freedom Finding Fridays, P. Individuals want they're in your position. We're in the same position of a lot. They just want to know that somebody has some difficulties and that somebody's trying to be better too. Because I feel that's what some individuals are. They're trying to be better. They want to be in a blessed situation. Now look at this meeting. Got the best counselor that ever existed at the palm right now for anything. Any question you want to ask or any difficulty or any concern, any issue, I have the solution. So as we move forward, P, I need you to understand this as well too. You say you like challenges. Now you know that we both have, with the MS, all that doesn't hinder nothing. I think even what you had just sent me a message and I was telling you, I had sent you something about, I said something like, the individuals on the planet dealing with difficulties or whatever like that. What's the status with the three amigos?
Well, like I said, I haven't gone because my mom's been sick, and she's the one that drives. So I haven't been going because she's been sick for a solid month.
Have you communicated with the three amigos though?
I don't have Sal's number.
Have you communicated with Robert? I don't want to say people's
No.
name because sometimes when
I communicated with him a while ago, but I haven't communicated. Like, you know me, I don't even use my phone that much.
but that's the challenge, man. See, I want you to know that's the challenge.
Don't tell me what to do. When people hear that, they have to know I like to joke around, and he knows I'm just playing around. People need to know that. That's one of the things I always say. Don't tell me what to do.
All right, no, it's something good. It's something very, very good, Pete. And you know how much I care about you getting to where you want to be in life. It's in thinking. The physical part, that's all right. That's cool. I mean, but if I can get you thinking at least differently, then that works out. Then the physical is no longer a hindrance.
That's what I need help in.
Oh yeah.
Because forget the confidence. Of course, I need that. I know I do. But if I change my mentality, my confidence is a part of that.
Indeed.
They're hand in hand.
Right now, you just said it for everybody that's on the earth right now. I'm telling you, we're in a difficult time right now where people need to learn how to even think, P. What you just said is not easy. Go ahead, please.
No, no, no. That's what I want. I wish people would understand that. Oh, I'm gonna let you go because I'm about to bounce.
Nah, man, handle that, P. Now, I appreciate coming through. I'm gonna upload it. Be on the lookout for the upload.
All right, peace out. Habla más despacio. That's
Hey,
my
man,
mom.
tell Mama don't sound sick, man. She sound
No,
well out
no,
and
wait.
about. Tell her I love that she's doing
That's
well.
part of the Mexican thing. To always fake it to make it.
Ah.
All right.
All right, P.
Peace
All right,
out.
Mama. Adios, Mama.
Adios.
Yeah, man, guys, I need you all to know this. Y'all seen another side of Mr. Saylee right there. I can't wait to upload this one. This is a real one. This is something that I've been doing, at least on the show. I mean, at least for this year, but as a friend, as a human in this way, probably the last 10 years. And I can't wait for the next opportunity to assist or to get individuals the space. That's why it's called the Safe Space Saylee show. People need that space. You don't think my boy P needed that space? He going through it, man. He may say it or not, but I know he going through it. So with this this novelty November, this is something that's huge. Shout out to everybody that's into. This is huge. So I got some questions that I need everyone in here to really look over, and you can use this for the rest of life too. Why should you create a new you? We had talked about that. This is why you're not happy. Your experience that you want in life, you want a different experience. People been treating you wrong your whole life, and you want to switch it up. That's cool too. Where do you want to have your biggest transformation? Look at that. But see, that's the thing. If I could talk to anyone, even my mom, my dad, or my uncle, but anyone, my nieces, my nephews, my little cousin, or whoever, you something you want to change. I could look at you in your eyes, hear your voice, and you want some kind of change. You want to be happier. You want to be a little more free. On that part. So, where do you want to have the biggest transformation? That's key. Now, the last one, I want individuals to look at this, and I was talking with my boy P about this. What are you going to do to stop playing around with your opportunity to create novelty? Novelty November. People around the world playing around. They are. Use that playing mentality to work for you. Or is it just something I'm not taking myself seriously? I remember this one girl was saying too, she's like, oh man, I'm not even taking people seriously anymore. I'm like, okay. I see why now. People joking around. Let me see. So I want to go over novelty as well too. So it's the quality of being new, original, unusual. These things are very key. I was just talking with my boy, my boy P. Do you know what it takes to be the best counselor that ever existed? I remember I was talking with this one girl. She was in LA. I think I jumped on her live or whatever. She looked at my page. She's like, "Oh, the best counselor ever." She's like, "I'm the best counselor ever." I'm like, "Okay, okay, that's cool." And it isn't. I remember dealing with some of my clients, and I remember sometimes I don't have my doctors, guys, but sometimes they would say, "Oh man, Doctor Saylee, Doctor Saylee." No, hey, it's a essence. It's a feeling. They felt like, hold on, man, this guy look like he done put in his work. Now I have put my 20,000 hours in, probably more. I'm not as big on the accolades. It's about getting folks results. That's the thing. Who want them? Getting folks results who actually want them. That's a huge point. That's a huge point. Even right there, walking P, my boy P, through all of his situations, not all of them, to a portion of his situations, to see if he was, you really want change. Or is it just something that sounds good? Just like what I was talking with them too. A lot with building this. It's like individuals, they'll purchase some confidence modules or they see all these gurus or whatever, they purchase it, but they don't do the work. Don't waste your money. And I always tell folks, even with me, it's not about, oh, I can get you this, pay me this and get this. No, it's not about that. Because if you're gonna pay me and then not do the work, I don't even want your money. If you're gonna pay and then not do none of the work, I'm not here for the money. It's for you to actually change, because that's me helping out the planet. Even if you give me $1 billion, 30, man. But if you don't do the work, then I'm actually creating more issues. Dang, this man just took $20,000 of my money, but I still feel the same. I should be ashamed of myself. You need a refund, man. You playing around. You're not about to have me take your money and then you not put in any of the work. No. So you could say, oh man, I remember going with Mr. Saylee I did one time and it didn't work. No, 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 no. And you left out the point that you didn't put any work in. They always leave out that point. But all right. That's why I'm asking now clients, even when I'm dealing with them, I'm like, okay. For even the job that I'm at, I had to stop looking at the reviews because it was boosting up my ego a little bit too much. So I had to stop. Because if my ego gets too inflated, then I'm not doing it for the rightful reasons. Now it's just, okay, somebody can just say, oh, he's good or he did. No, 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 no. I don't need anyone to affirm me about nothing. I affirm myself every day. I don't need the world to affirm me. And that's another key thing that I want individuals to realize. For Novelty November, there's a version of you want. But are you ready to put in that work for that? Now, and you guys, you guys shout out to everybody's name, but I laid out some plans even for my boy. He was like, I don't know, I need somebody in person. But maybe voice notes would help him out. Maybe it's like, all right, man, the daily or weekly Zoom calls. Let's get in on the Zoom and let me talk. Let me see where your spirit is at on that part and see what's moving. Sometimes people just want to talk to me. They're like, man, I just want to talk, Mr. Saylee. I don't even want no solution. I don't want anything to be solved. Can I just talk? Hey, man, that's enough. That's healing. Yeah, it's healing on that part there. Guys, we got about 5 minutes left. I want to mention this again, guys. So you at least give me 3 times a week. So that's Monday with the Safe Space Saylee show, Friday with the new show of Freedom Finding Fridays, and then Saturday, which I'm super excited about, which I want to have more people up. The Self Love Saturdays. That one is, I did a whole theme for my clients in September, Self Love September. Do you know it changed? It changed so many lives. I'm not talking about here on TikTok. It changed the lives of my clients that are in LA, that are in California, that are in America. I'm not there right now because I'm vacationing with my big bro. But there's so much thing I'm trying to see to do. I don't want to wear myself out. But I have the energy to keep going. Everyone has the opportunity. I was telling this one guy, I'm like, you just got to go to my page. Just go to my page, man. Get some inspiration. We got to remember not to just, everybody say, oh yeah, you just scrolling. No, man. Sometimes put that stuff away. One of my clients, she was saying they manifested all of her dreams. She thought it, spoke it, and wrote it down. And crossed off the list a new house, a husband, a finished basement, or wherever. Use your power, guys. Use your power. Shout out to everybody that's in. Shout out to everyone that's in. Whether you're seeing this now or later, use your power. Stop being afraid of your own power. And I want to let everyone know this too before I get off. I did a 48-hour dry fast. Now, dry fast is when you have nothing. Things were becoming so clear. This is my fast month now. I'm going to stamp it in to make now my fast month, to where every Shabbat, well, because I'm out here with my brother, Hebrew Israelite, so now I'm there with the Shabbat. I'm going to do it every weekend, 48 hours, a dry fast. Make it regular so my body gets used to, oh man, he knows the fast. We ain't going to eat too much because the fast is coming in or he's coming off of it. So, and now I'm starting getting all these information about fasting. Guys, we're here to go to another level. That's what it is. I appreciate everyone that's coming in. But I want to let everyone know I really do care about what I do. Whether I'm working for a company in LA or I'm working, at a effortless elevation, it still works the same. As an artist, as a counselor, as an actor, it still works. It still works. I appreciate everyone that's in. I got to remember to start going live and then roam the streets, the live streets. We'll probably do that probably on the weekend on that part. But I appreciate everyone that's in on that. And I love you guys. And thank you for being a part of Novelty November. I'm going to try to lock in for 3 times a week. Remember, novelty is a quality of being new, original, or unusual. Sometimes you're going to have to be that to get what you want. So let's go like this. The Safe Space Saylee show. The Safe Space Saylee show. The Safe Space Saylee show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Now look. This is the freedom to be you. The warmth of non-judgment and the clarity to know exactly what you need. I'm going to give a shout out to my boy P chiming in. And I already know this will help out the planet. So go and check this out on YouTube under the Elevation Project. Or you just type in the Safe Space Saylee show Novelty November. I'm gonna put that in as well too, and then we're gonna go from there. Please remember to take care of yourselves. We out of here like last year. Peace.